Hi, happy Friday, actually Saturday, on the East Coast. I'm a couple minutes late with my Fast Friday project, but I had a relaxing evening just watching some television and such with my family that I came upstairs to go to bed and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't do a Fast Friday project. So I wanted to do it one before I went to bed. So for the past half hour, I've been trying to figure out what to do. So I've decided on doing the Flower Market Collection Floral Bouquet. And I've seen this around and I've had this actually hanging for probably for 4 months or so since when it first came out, and I haven't done it yet, so I'm gonna do it here. I don't know how fast it's going to be, but we're gonna see. It's also super hot in my house, and so I have a fan on, and I normally don't like to do projects with my fan on because it helps the paste dry a little bit faster, but my fan's on kind of low. So we had the power go out today, and it was out for like 3 hours. So my house got really warm because it was at 12:15 it went out, and it came back on at 3:30, I think it was, sometime in the 3 o'clock hour. But this is, this is a D size transfer. So it comes in multiple pieces. So you can see where the lines are. That is where I'm going to cut the transfer pieces up. So those, and my marker. So I always try to have everything out on hand, and I always seem to be missing something. So this is a lot of pieces. This has actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different pieces. And I'm not sure I'm going to use all of them, but let's just cut them up so that they are ready at my service when I need them. So these flowers are very similar, so I'll probably just pick one flower to use. So I might do the bigger one. So maybe I'll just cut the ones that I know that I'm going to use for now. I have no idea what the names of these flowers are, but I'm just gonna make it pretty and colorful. I already picked out my colors. I have this buttermilk color. I have raspberry sorbet. I have guava. And I have white. And then I have green for the leaves. And then I also have this fawn color for the brown paper wrapping. So let me cut this one. This flower that I want. Okay, so for now, we're just gonna use these and see if this works. So I bought this surface at the store yesterday, and it's not a chocolate couture surface, so I actually didn't wax it like I probably should, but I'm gonna try doing it without wax. And if, fingers crossed, it won't ruin anything. So I'm gonna actually aim you guys down in a second, so that you can see the project that I'm working on. So give me just a second to aim this down. That way you can follow along with everything I'm doing. Let me make sure that I have everything centered for you. So here is my little bucket of squeakies, but I'm gonna put them off to the side because that way they're not in my way. So I'm not gonna use these. I'm probably gonna use these. So a lot of these look the same. So I may just mark on the front, 1, 2, and then on the back of my transfer, I'm just gonna put the number that it is so that I can line it up a lot faster when I have them all washed. Same with these flowers. I'm just gonna continue numbering with 3, 4, 5. I'm putting it on a part of the transfer that I am not going to use. So, or that's not going to have the paste on it. 3, 4. Okay, and then this will be, I'm just going to mark brown paper. Brown paper wrapping. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with this piece first. That way I know where all of the flowers should go. So I'm trying to decide whether I should do it on a diagonal, which I think that's what I'm going to do. That way I have a big area for the floral bouquet. So this is the first time using this. I'm just going to peel it off of its backing, and it has an adhesive backing. That is what our transfers do all have. And I'm going to fuzz this, especially since I didn't wax it like I probably should have. The fuzzing puts little fuzzes on the back and makes the adhesive not still strong enough to bond to the surface, but where it hopefully won't leave any residue behind. So I'm just going to put this down in the corner. What is that? Hold on, there's some dirt on my, either on my rag. And you see this? You do not want this to happen. It is not good. Sometimes it doesn't peel away as easily. All right, so there was some dirt on my surface, and I just got some on the transfers to see right here. Okay, let's start. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we are 7 minutes into this broadcast. And I'm gonna push this down, make sure that it's centered the way that I want it. I start in the center and I do a circular motion. And if I find a little bubble, I want to lift it up because we don't want any bubbles. And with this being a big open area, you definitely want to make sure that it's down. So I'm going to get my fawn paste. And I have stirred it up already. You want the consistency of yogurt or sour cream. And I'm going to put some on the center right there. And then I'm just going to take a squeegee. I have, this is our small squeegee. Then there's our mini squeegee. And then I've taken some of the smaller squeegees and I've cut them up into little pieces just so that I can have them for little detail pieces. But I'm just going to take one of the regular small squeegees and I'm just going to move it around all the open areas of the transfer, trying to keep it in the green area on the transfer. That's like my border area. And then I have this leftover that I'm just going to scrape off into my jar. And I can put that squeegee, the squeegee's reusable, so I can put that into my water bath. So I'll peel from this way so you guys can see. So I'm just going to peel it up, and then I have my round paper. And this will just go into my water bath so I can wash it off and reuse it later. So next, let's see, what flower should I do? I think I am going to start with a smaller one down here. So I'm going to do the flowers in these colors. And then we'll do accents. So same with this, I need to fuzz it. I'm going to peel it up. I don't know the name of it. Is it a daisy? I don't know. So I'm going to fuzz my transfer. The top face dries within about 4 to 5 minutes, but because I just did this, I want to try and I'm just going to scatter these around the open area so that I'm not putting it on top of where I've already pasted so that it doesn't peel off the paste because we want it to dry. Same with this. I think I'm going to do this one in yellow. I'm just going to take a little bit, put it over top. And I can do a couple of these. I'm going to do the same color for, I'm going to do whatever color I use on the flower, that's what I'm going to use on every flower that is the same. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm going to do another yellow flower up here. I'm going to just tap it down. And then I'm going to fill in these open spaces again. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just lifting up and putting down the flowers where I think that they would look nice. I want this to be fast because it's my Fast Friday project. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at 3 because they say to do things in odd numbers. So I think I'm done with this transfer, and this one as well is going to go into my water bath that's off to the side. And I'm going to be finished with the yellow. Now my next flower, I think I'm going to do this big flower. And that way I don't run out of room before I'm done everything. Same thing, just peel it off the backing, fuzz it a couple times so that the adhesive doesn't stick to the thing. But we just did this one and it's already, it's dry. It's a little like tacky. That one's still a little wet. So we want to try and not push down on top of the, oops, like I just did with that one. See how it was still a little bit wet? But let's see, we'll put it like this. And I'm just gonna really push around here. I probably could put one of these underneath of it to prevent it from sticking to where I've already pasted. So this one I think I want to do in this bright color pink, which is raspberry sorbet. And I've already stirred these pastes. So I'm gonna use one of my mini squeegees on this one. Just put it down, put the paste over the open areas of the transfer. This flower is really pretty. Scrape off my extra. And I'm going to lift, and then their flower is done. So this color actually is really dark when I put it on, and then it'll, as it dries, it'll get lighter. So I'm gonna put another one. That one's pretty good. I'm gonna put another one up here. And I'm just gonna lightly press it down. Same thing. So I started this project, if you're just joining us, 7 minutes into this little live. So let's see, I've been going for 13 minutes. So in the 6 minutes that I've been, well, it's only been taking me 6 minutes to do all this. Now, should I do one more? I don't know. I think I'm gonna not put this one in my water bath in case I want to use it later. So I'm just gonna put it off to the side in case I want to add one later. But I still have like 2 more flowers to add. This one I think I'm gonna do in the guava color. I could get out my heat gun and help dry this along, but I think we're doing all right. I'm gonna use my little to make sure that it really doesn't peel up my other things that are my other just kind of give it a lift around the adhesive so that it doesn't lay on top of the paste that's wet. Let's put another one under here. And then this one I am going to do in this guava color. This one's like really pretty. It kind of makes me think of Hawaii. So this, same thing. This surface that I'm doing it on is not a chocolate core surface. This surface I actually got at a store in a dollar spot section, if that gives out any hints as to where I got this from. I'm gonna put one over here. I guess I need it right here. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but this, the pink, as I told you, it gets lighter as it dries. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I don't have one of my lamps that I normally have one turned on today. After I do this one, I'll go turn it on. Might help you see a little bit better. I've been wanting to do this transfer for a while. I actually did a flower festival back in May, the Saturday before Mother's Day, actually. And I wanted to do this transfer for it, and I never did. So this one's a little close, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but hopefully some of the other flowers filling in will take up that area. Maybe I'll do another one of these. Yeah, because that's too small. I think I should have put this there. Oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna do another one right here. I'm gonna hold that up. And I'm just gonna take a little bit. Scrape off the extra. So these transfers are all reusable. Okay, it stuck a little bit to the yellow, but it did pretty good. Awesome. Okay, I'm good with this color for this one. So I'm just gonna put this one in my water bath as well. Bring my fingers off. Let me turn on my light. There we go. I don't know if that helps at all. Give a little bit more light on the subject. And let's see. So we did guava. Now I'm gonna do these little flowers around, and these are just cute little flowers. I think they're gonna be like filler. And I'm going to put this. I'm gonna just do this flower in. I was gonna do it in white, but I feel like I need another color. Should I go purple? Not very many. I don't think of blue as being a flower color. But actually, I just did this one, so I'm gonna move over here and fill in right here. I'll just do white. So this is our 8-nail chart. It's almost empty. Well, it's not really almost empty. It's half full. So I need like a little spatula. And I'm going to use my small squeegee. Scrape it off. I'm almost finished with this. Actually, this is probably my last flower that I'm going to put around, and then I'm going to add some greenery. And I think it'll be pretty close to finished. Maybe more. And this was super fast. So if you had like a gift that you needed to make somebody, and it was their actual day of what you needed to get the gift to them, Chalk Couture is so awesome with how just, I don't know, like if you have a surface and you have paste and you have a transfer, that would work. Perfect. Peel this up. I guess I'll put another one there. I'm trying not to lay it down on this white one that I already did, so I'm going to hold it up. Put more white. All right. Does it need more? Does it need one over here? Probably. So as long as I'm not doing a different color, I can lift and put back down the transfer in a different area. And maybe one more right up here. This is my filler plant. I mean, my filler flower. Okay. I don't know if anybody's even watching. I can't see. Should I do one here? No, I'll leave that. If you're watching, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. I can't see. For some reason, my computer doesn't show it. I'm actually doing this from my computer instead of using my phone. So, okay, here we have some greenery that I'm gonna put on, just coming out at the bottom. And these are pretty dry. And then I have a couple leaves. I actually could put some leaves in there too. I'm gonna let the white dry and then I'll go around and dab the leaves. I'm gonna do the leaves in our parakeet color. I'm almost finished with this. I love this. I thought this was gonna take longer than it has. How many minutes have I been on here? About 22 minutes. And I started this project at the 7-minute mark. So it's going pretty fast. And I love this board. I did not prep this board. They do recommend that you wax it. That's how you prep it, but I actually didn't do it. I took it out of the package and I just got right to it. I don't wax many surfaces. They suggest that you do. Oh, look how pretty that is. It adds so much. I don't know if I should put this. I should do that one. I'm gonna just do the same one. Less transfers to wash. I'm just taking the piece and I'm squeegeeing it over all of the open areas of the transfer. It's kind of like spackling a wall. Then when you pull it up, you have a beautiful design. Actually, I'm gonna put it back down and I'm gonna fix it right there. There we go. Perfect. If you pull up a transfer, you can pull it up all the way. You can put it back down. Oh shoot, hold on a second. I just put sticky side to sticky side and I do not want to do that. Okay. Now I need to add, oh my goodness, seriously, I do this all the time. I always get a drop of water on my project. Oh, that one actually fixed it perfectly. Hold on. Okay. All right, so, oh, I still want this green. I think I'm gonna add this little leaf. I didn't number it, but I'm just gonna label it little leaf. When you break apart your transfers and you have a transfer that has so many pieces, I can't remember, I think this had 13 pieces. I have all these backings now. So all of the backings, I would have to figure out what size goes with what. And it helps if you just label the back. Makes it so much faster. Okay. So I'm just gonna add some green here. This is gonna be my filler. I'm gonna add a piece here. I'm not really overlapping any of the flowers. I'm just filling in the open areas. I started with some of my bigger, actually, sorry, I started the yellow flower first, and then I went in with bigger ones. And then, so I did the yellow, then I did raspberry sorbet flower, and then I did the guava flower. and then I went in and filled them with the small one. I feel like that's enough. I feel like it's enough. Should I put another swig there? Maybe I will, just to fill up this open area, because I'm not going to do anything. Sometimes they say open spaces are good, but I'm going to fill it in because it's perfect. It looks like it's going to fit perfectly right here. Don't want that piece of lint. If you like this video and you want to share it, that would be awesome. Or just give me a thumbs up to let you know that you liked it. All right, peeling this up. Okay, so now you got a little bit right there. Hold up a second. I'm trying to get this off. I went off my transfer a little bit. Wow, just gonna have a little accent of green in that section. That one. I'm gonna put this here and then I'm gonna be finished. If you're interested in hosting a party, you can contact me and let me know. We can put something together. I could do a virtual party over the Facebook Live like this. Okay, this is totally finished. And it was, let's see, 26 minutes. So it was a 19-minute project. I'm finished. I'll put my head so you can see my face again. So this is it. This was, turned out to be pretty big and it's finished. 19 minutes and I'm done. So it's supposed to hang on the wall like this, so I could do it like that, but I did it kind of at an angle. So we'll see how I decide to hang it. If I do, sometimes I just prop things up. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this quick video. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, if you feel the need or feel like you'd like to share it, that would be awesome. If you have a friend that you think might be interested in this, super easy. You saw how fast I did it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend if I don't get back on and talk to you later on in the weekend. I appreciate you watching. Bye.